Hey guys, it's Mike with Gettin Greasy Garage. Got a new project. This is a 2003 Chevy Silverado 1500, and it's a Z-71. Actually a pretty clean truck. Nice interior, body's not beat up, and this thing's in really clean shape. So, story on this truck is that my customer found it on Marketplace for $1,000. So we went down and took one look at it and swooped it up, because even if we were to not fix it, it could still easily be parted out for quite a bit of money. So even the tailgate's mint. The bed's not all scratched up and beat up. So the story on this is the engine is locked up, seized up. Don't know, haven't crawled underneath yet. We'll go underneath here in a minute, have a look-see. It does have the Vortec 4.8 liter, which is still an LS motor. It's just a little baby 288 cubic inch, I believe. Yep, 4.8 liter. So, which is a good little motor. First thing we'll do, oh, yep. Not much on the old dippy doodle. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get underneath and see what we see. It was a young man that owned it. He couldn't really tell us much other than it was seized up. I did notice that it has a new battery. It's dead right now, which I'll throw the charger on. And yeah, anyway, let me get my piece of carpet out to roll underneath the truck, and we'll see what we see. Alright guys, well, I went ahead and popped the battery out and threw it over there on the charger, and it's going to be a while. It's stone dead, so we'll go ahead and crawl underneath and have a look-see. Not getting too wet here. We have snow again, so everything's drippy. Okay. Well, back of the oil pan looks wet. Can anybody else see the problem? That gap right there, oil filter, isn't even, it's tight. Alright, well, we know where all the oil went. I got a funny feeling that's the wrong filter, or the threads are screwed up. So that was a pretty easy diagnostics. So I'm going to go ahead and get a drain pan, and we'll drain the oil out and see exactly how much oil is still in here. And then we'll drop the skid plate, maybe get a crank or a socket on the crank bolt and just see if it'll even turn. it'd be nice if it would. I was kind of hoping that it was something else, but as you can see, the light shine in there for you guys. There we go. As you can see, that oil filter is not seated. That, boys and girls, is why after an oil change, you always stick your head underneath the car and look while it's running to make sure that you're not pumping all your oil out on the ground. Because I find it hard to believe that this thing wasn't making a big mess. Right here is the exhaust and the catalytic converter. I would sure think that it was smoking. It probably has an oil pressure gauge and all the bells and whistles. So, yeah, this isn't the first time I've seen that one. Like I say, this kid that had this, oh, I say kid, he's either in his late teens, early 20s, but I think this was his first rodeo when it comes to oil changes. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and grab a drain pan and then we'll see what we see. Alright guys, well, we obviously know that there wasn't shit in there for oil, and there was a jug of antifreeze in the back seat. You can kind of notice, looks like that radiator might be seeping. So anyway, I got customer approval to go ahead and replace this motor because it is locked up tight. I crawled underneath and put a breaker bar on the crank socket. So it's not turning at all, and if it was gonna, I probably got a better chance of turning the truck over than I got of turning the engine over at this point. Probably going to get the engine from Jasper's, mainly because I've dealt with them over the years and had good luck with their quality. You know, their warranties are pretty well the best in the business. They're easy to deal with. You know, prices are really good. I'm sure there's cheaper ones out there, but you get what you pay for, and this customer, he likes things done right. Right is more important than price. Rather pay more once and do it right the first time than have to pay for it twice and do it again. So the transmission will be coming out. It is a 4L60. The transmission is going to go to automotive transmission specialists down in Kelso, Washington. Excellent transmission shop. If you're in Washington State, I highly recommend them. And I guess if you're out of state and you wanted to ship to him, you could. But very reputable fella. Was a machinist and is also into race cars, so he understands making stuff or building stuff so it doesn't break. That's why he'll get the transmission out of this. Like he rebuilt the one in the 2014 Silverado that you've seen videos on. So anyway, guys, I don't know how much of this whole process I'm going to get into. I'll probably just do highlights. I'm waiting on a final quote on the engine and a final quote on the transmission, which I'll show you guys those. I don't have no problem. I'm just charging for my labor. So parts and rebuilds and engines and stuff like that, they cost what they cost. So if I show you a price on that, you probably can walk in and get the same price. So anyway, guys, I'm going to say that's it for now, and I'm going to go ahead and get the radiator drained and start pulling things down. And I think I'll do a highlight video every day. Alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for the support of the channel, and there'll be some more videos coming out now. I got something to do, and for the most part, our snow's going away. So, alright guys, have a good one.